Now, the next one, number 5, is around having unrealistic expectations, right? Or no shared vision. So basically, what we're saying here is, many individuals, they enter marriage with unrealistic expectations that basically are setting you up for disappointment. So one of the greatest contributors to divorce is not having realistic expectations. And so there are failed expectations because you've got all these high expectations and your partner can't meet your expectations that you created. And so it ends up in marital toxicity or a dysfunctional marriage, or ends up being in divorce. So yes, we need to remember that at the heart of much frustrations when it comes to marriage are failed expectations. That's something to always keep in mind, inshallah. So it's important that that you communicate your expectations before marriage, that you communicate your vision, be very clear about what you want and what you don't want, and that will ensure that we don't go into this whole area of failed expectations. Now, one thing you need to keep in mind is that when you do get married, you're going to end up being married to 3 people. You end up marrying the person who you wish they are. That's your wishful thinking. You end up marrying the person who they really are. That's the reality. And then there's the person who they are going to end up being because they are married to you. Because subhanallah, the way I like to say it is that, both of you are individuals and both of you make this relationship, right? But then this relationship is going to recreate you to a certain extent because you're married to that person. There are going to be likes and dislikes from each of you, which means that you're going to have to change your lifestyle and to some extent, or some of the things that you used to do, because you're married to this person. So you can't be selfish. So yes, it's important to understand that you need to have realistic expectations. You need to communicate those expectations and those needs and those values and what have you. Now, healthy expectations include, being good friends, having a satisfying, intimate life. So you need to prioritize intimacy. You need to prioritize communication with your spouse. You need to prioritize being loyal and trust. This is a massive, massive one, because one of the top 3 reasons for divorce is infidelity and betrayal and the lack of trust. So, you need to be committed to each other, inshallah. Honor each other's dreams, celebrate each other's wins, compromising along the way. These are all, things that you want to think about.